Yep, I am back again. I didn't expect to make a video again this soon, but I have quite a big project I'm going to be working on next, and I would like to show you a base for it. So this is some realistic suspension I have been working on for the last 2 or so weeks, perfecting, getting it right. It is not the greatest, but it does its job quite well. I will have some other videos down in the description that have a better design for it, but this is my double wishbone suspension. It works just fine for whatever I'm going to be making, and well, I hope that you guys will enjoy this as well and stay here and we'll build it as well. So I guess it's time to, I guess we should just get right into it then. I do not want this one to be that long, so it shouldn't take that long. Alright, so we're going to start off with a 1x7 beam. I'm going to put some 1x4s on the other side. I'm going to take some more 1x4s and make sure half of it is still attached to this. Just to do that for all 4 sides. So now it should look like a wrench. Now you're going to take a suspension piece, turn it sideways, and put it on the end of all those. And it should look like this right now, okay? I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Now you're going to get another 1x4 beam, put them with the 1 block underneath the suspension and 2 on top. Actually, hang on. I think I goofed again. You would think that I would be up to date on this kind of stuff, but nope. Of course I can't, because I'm making it. No, actually, I had it right. That's surprising. Okay. Well, yes, we can go back to this now. Alright, so back to this, we're going to take some motors, make sure that the square side is on top, and we're going to leave a space in between them, so make sure that there is a motor on the very bottom, skip a space, motor, and then skip a space. And now on the backs of these 1x4s, facing towards the inside of our little wrench shape, put it onto the block above the one right here. So it should look like this. Alright. So now we are going to take some normal wedges, turn them upside down, and face the wedge inwards. Put it on this side like this, and then flip it around, do the same for that side. Now get some 1x2 beams. There, there, flip it, there, put it upside down. There, lift up, and then there, and there. And then last time we're gonna need some wedges again, and then continue the slope downwards on these bits. Alright, now take some more motors and put the small side on the wedge. It should look like this now. Alright. Forgive me for that cut, I screwed up again. Alright, so block, block. Do that for both of those. Put it on the bottom suspension, then another block on top of that. We're going to go back, another suspension piece, put them on top of those blocks, and then put a block on top of this. and then get a 1x4 beam, and oh wait, never mind. Wait a second. Get another motor. Put the flat side on top of the block we just put, and then some 1x4 beams to attach those. Alright, so now we can get rid of that and that, and we can take some more motors, have a one facing west, and then put another one there, and then we're going to do the same opposite on the other side. Okay, this is looking nice so far. If you want, you can go ahead and put cylinders. You can go ahead and put some 5x5 cylinders on there. I'd recommend not doing it yet, since we still have a little bit to do. And with that being said, I need to check what the next part is, because I am not sure about it. Okay, yeah, on the suspension. Okay, got it. Alright. So now on these blocks here. Oh crap, I didn't save it. Okay. On these blocks here, we're going to flip our motors upside down. One there, one there. I'm going to take some half blocks, just normal half blocks, no, not a beam, and then attach it to those motors there. And you should have the motor, you should have the assembly all done. And shouldn't have to rebuild it like I am now, because I was stupid and forgot to save it. Block, and then motor, and then some more 1x4s. Alright. So that is pretty much all of it. Now you're going to go through, you're going to unpower all of these motors. It helps to copy and paste it, but make sure that these two right here, those need to stay powered along with those two on the other side. All the other motors though need to be unpowered. Alright. And it's a good idea to go from front to back, so that way if you get any mixed up, you can find them again easy. Don't have to worry about it. Okay. So that is all of our motors unpowered here. Probably going to pick this up again real quick. And then you're going to take your cylinders, get a 5x5 or a 3x3, whichever one you see fit. I usually use the 5x5 since it's a big build, or a big assembly, I guess. And I'm starting to see that this is also way too big. Alright. You don't have to do this. It can be as long as you want it to be. It's just how I believe it to be, or it's just how I prefer it. Okay, so you're gonna duplicate exactly what you did here on this side, but now if you want it to look nice, you can invert all of these into it's facing this way, so that both of the controls, so that all the motors and stuff are, so that if you want it to look nice, then you can keep watching and I'll rebuild it the opposite way here. But if you don't care how it looks and just want the functionality, really, I don't know why I brought up functionality, it's the same amount for all of it. It's just as good no matter what you do. But needless to say, I recommend to watch this little bit here. If not, then skip ahead until I'm done with it, I guess. I guess to break the awkward silence here, I probably shouldn't have done that, but too late now. So how's everyone doing with the quarantines and all that? It's pretty different from what normally goes on. Not like I'm not used to it or anything. This is how I normally live. I am an introverted mess, and if I cannot handle being outside in the public for more than like 10 minutes. But here we are, we're coming up on the end of this not turning, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't script these. I just build. But anyway, we have now finished up the inverting of the motors and all that. So now it looks better, and this is how I prefer to build it. I've made 5 different versions of this suspension. This is the newest one. I'm still working on a new one right now, so that it's even more effective. And now cylinders, we can get our 5x5s and attach it to the middle of these motors right here. So there you go. If you want, you can make it wider so that it covers a larger area. If not, then whatever. Anyway, turning or movement now. Okay, so starting with the motor attached to this block right here. On the left side, your forward is going to be W, your backward is going to be S. You can copy that and then paste it back here. And then as usual, your controls on the right side are going to be opposite, so forward is going to be S, backward is going to be W, copy, paste. Now I should have done something else here. I recommend turning the speed up to 10 because this thing can be quite slow if not. It does have quite a bit of machinery to lug around with it right now. So just a heads up. Alright, so now our turning. These motors attached to our drive motors. The forward is going to be D and A, and they are all going to be D and A. This is a little bit different, but it's how this works. Okay. So now you can take your driver's seat, put it right there in the middle. You're turning. Wait, yeah, I forgot. You're gonna want to turn the speed up on these. I recommend 7.5. All right. So turning. And then W and A. Alright. And now, if any of these don't move like they are now, then that means one of your motors are still powered, and you have to turn those off if you want it to function properly. So as you can see, it is working quite nicely. If you want some extra power, you can add in some jet engines, or you can turn the torque up on all these motors like even more, so that way they are able to carry more weight. But the reason I am making this tutorial right here is because in my next video I'm going to be making a vehicle one of my friends have been wanting me to make for a long time. And I'm sure some of you people out there will enjoy it too. hopefully at least. And I'm not sure when that will be done. But if you want updates on it, then my Discord is definitely the best place to be at. I made a server a while back, and in the last video I promoted it. In this video I'm going to promote it too because, well, it's a good time over there. But needless to say, this is my own suspension I have brought to you. Please do not steal it and say that it is yours. I've spent a while on this. I would enjoy credit if you do build this and other people start asking where you got it from. That's not a joke. Please, people, I've had issues with this before. Don't steal my builds. And well, now that this is done, I'll be seeing you in the future. So make sure to check out the two videos I linked down below for an even better suspension type than this thing I made. And my Discord link will also be down in the description. So goodbye everyone, and I hope to see you in maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now.